Hey everyone, today is the Friday, May 8th, 2020, the last day of the week of the trading. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. And let me just give a brief of my daily observation of the S&P 500, the E-mini. I'm still holding my long position. I'm still holding my call options that expires in late July. Right now, I'm just still holding it. And as I mentioned in the previous couple of videos, the longer we stay in this area, as days goes by, the higher the chance that we're gonna break out of this area and start going for the 3100 area. And that's just what's gonna happen, in my opinion. The probability right now, if you have bought something here or bought something here, you should just hold on to your position, because the probability for a up move to a 3100 level is just right now is tremendously high. If you have bought your position at this point, you almost have no risk of holding your position. You won't be turning a profit unless you bought some really out of the money option that expires end of May. I wouldn't recommend holding them. I would recommend roll it over to something expires at the end of June or end of July, right? You don't want to buy an option that's too close to expiration. That's just silly, because right now the market volatility is very low. So for this move to keep going up, you are looking at something like this trajectory, right? This is not a trend line. I'm just saying that with the current speed this market moves, we're not going to reach the 3100 by the end of May. So we're going to reach the 3100 level by end of May with this kind of speed. So you don't want to buy anything that expires end of May, because maybe we're not going to reach this level by end of May, which maybe the market going to zigzag in even a bit longer. So your option could just expire, which is not good. Okay. That said, you should just keep your long positions. The other thing I want to mention is the NASDAQ. I am in the call option for S&P, but in hindsight, I should have just bought the call option in NASDAQ, because NASDAQ is just much more, it's just a stronger market overall. Right now, you can see in a long-term chart of NASDAQ, we made a higher high here. I think very likely that we're going for an all-time high with this move. And I know, I mean, given the unemployment rate today, given the non-farm payroll number that came out today, just historical, right? These numbers are tremendous. These numbers are insane. I mean, this highest number we've ever seen, ever, right? Probably even more than the Great Depression, because of the population of the United States is much larger than the 1920s. So, but we're going for all-time high. The reason is the market is not driven by these fundamentals anymore. I mean, the market barely driven by fundamentals in the short term. It's driven by liquidity in the short term, right? So as you can see that we're going for all-time high, very likely, and that is that is nothing new, right? If you look at the NASDAQ back in the 2000s, you can see that we had these kind of major drop of 13%. Then we went for all-time high again. NASDAQ is usually quite volatile. Like for example, this one is a 39% drop, but it still bounced back to a very high level. So you gotta give NASDAQ a run for its money, right? I think very likely we're gonna reach the all-time high or close to the all-time high. That's definitely a possibility. Other than that, I don't have much to say. Yeah, just keep holding your long position, and by the time we get there, I would recommend you know, take some of your profit off the table by mid-May, maybe next week, next Friday. I think that's a good time to take some profit off next Friday. Okay, thank you.